Hello there, welcome back to Enigmatic Retro Rewind. I'm here with Johann again.
Howdy.
It's Ninja November, and we've got to get. I'm kind of bending the rules a little bit here. I want to look at Karate Kid 2, right? Not a lot of people talk about the second movie as much as the first one.
True.
But there's some interesting scenes in that movie.
This time, the combat is real. Karate Kid, Part 2.
The Karate Kid 2 opening scene was amazing, for example. Right, so this is the first, right following on after the first movie, after the tournament.
They always do this with sequels. Sometimes they just do it right afterwards.
Now who's a loser? You know,
Oh no.
sick, man. Hey.
Oh, that's abuse. Stop that. So mean.
Okay, so right at the beginning of that movie, Karate Kid 2, we get this very bloody, quite a bloody scene for like, is it a PG? I can't even remember now. It's made for kids, basically. It's like a 12 kind of movie, isn't it?
Yeah, and yeah, it's bloody because of punching, of him literally being tricked twice, by the way. So he's not very smart to be punching through two windshields like that.
Oi, let him go.
Yeah, Miyagi's right. Let him go.
I say, let him go.
Beat it slow.
Well, you're next. Oh no! Look at Mr. Miyagi go. He's so cool. Like, don't even try, mate. He looks like, don't even try. Oh! Damn! Just one step. That's all he needs.
Look, it's quite bloody, this scene. It's like, that's not the only blood you get.
I stare at you. I stare at you hard.
Oh!
God damn! That's harsh.
When I first saw that as a kid, that movie, and Miyagi does the famous honk at the end, I thought it was the funniest thing I'd ever
It still is.
Mercy is for the weak. We do not train to be merciful here. A man face you, he is enemy.
Yes.
Enemy deserve no mercy.
God damn. He literally just proved, like, look, I could outdo you
Ladies know it.
as easy as nuts. Like, don't even try, mate.
I mean, I still find it really funny now, and it's really good. And of course, that leads to the ending of the movie where Daniel has to defeat Chosen.
Yes.
And it's a fight to the death, basically. But of course, he ends it in the noble way, like Miyagi.
I will not kill you.
And does the whole honk at the end as well on Chosen.
Live or die, man. Die. Wrong.
You get that at the beginning of the movie, and you get that at the end of the movie. So it's a good kind of follow through to that point.
And what I like about it, here's the thing about Karate Kid 2, that a lot of people give it a bit of shtick. And the reason why I think people give it shtick is because compared to the first movie, it's a very different movie, almost. People think like, first Karate Kid movie is literally just, it's a sports movie. It's a full-blown sports movie of, training to get better until you do the kick and everything else and it's sorted. Second movie, he's already been trained, so there's nothing else to add until you teach him the traditional Japanese way when he goes over and does all that nonsense. So it feels a little bit like it's now more trying to be a coming-of-age sort of actual spiritual kung fu ninja movie in that sense, right? It's like it's teaching you the way, and you have to learn to do it the right way. You have these magical powers now, almost. You have these kung fu karate powers. Use it for good.
Right.
And I think people were just blindsided that it isn't like the first movie.
There's a lot of scenes in the second movie that really get me, like emotionally. Actually, it's a very sad movie. There's some like when you see. Miyagi goes back to Okinawa because his father is ill.
Yes.
I know it seems like, why has he got a father still alive? He seems old anyway.
Let me explain.
But
Paro karate, basically.
the scene where Miyagi says goodbye to his dad is so sad, and it gets me. I've got goosebumps now thinking about it.
Buddy.
You know, when my father died, I spent a lot of time thinking I wasn't such a great son. Like maybe I could have listened a little more, spent some more time with them together. I felt so guilty, you know, like he did everything for me and I didn't do anything for him. And then one day I realized I did the greatest thing for him before he died. I was there with him, and I held his hand and said goodbye.
Well, it's got some really powerful drama in it too, and I really appreciate it for that.
It generally feels more, I wouldn't say grounded, but it now feels like all the stakes have gotten a bit more higher.
Yeah.
You know, before it's just like, we're doing this to win a tournament and him to outshine his bully. Now it is a fight to the death. And I feel like it's just a different film. It just grows. Yeah. I haven't seen the second movie as often as I would have liked, but I remember more from it than in the first one, because the first one, it's so like cookie cutter now.
Yeah.
Now, if you see any other sports movie, you can just predict now. If you've seen Karate Kid, you've seen nearly every sports movie to that degree that follows that ilk. But Karate Kid 2 doesn't do that at all. So it's almost refreshing to rewatch again.
Yeah, and it's been referenced a lot as well. Like, I mean, Mortal Kombat has referenced a lot of things, but there's a scene where he has to break these sheets of ice.
Yes.
And it's almost like a test your might kind of like.
It is test your might.
From Mortal Kombat. There's, it puts the slots of ice in there, and he gambles of how many Daniel can break, and Miyagi thinks that he can break them all.
Yes.
And of course he does. Yeah.
Because he's trained him well. God damn it.
Yeah. It's a movie I love, and I watch it all the time, and I can't believe that it still gets me. Like.
Got you right in the feels.
Yeah.
Right in the karate feels. But yeah.
Okay, so guys, what's your favourite scene from Karate Kid 2? And do you still like this movie? Do you like it more now? What's your favourite Karate Kid movie in the entire series?
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
It's got to be the next Karate Kid, right?
Go ahead. Do what my grandmother does. Tell me I made another mistake.
That was not actually as bad as I remember it.
It's something.
Yeah.
Right. I totally agree.
Okay. See you next time, guys.
Adios.
Right, thanks for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like. If you want to see more from us, hit that subscribe. See you next time on Enigmatic Productions.